Hello YouTube, Gladiator Beast YCS champion and World Championship competitor Mike Kohanam here. After the new Gladiator Beasts were added to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I was wondering when there would be an event that featured the Gladiator Beasts. I am excited to report that the Gladiator Beast Festival is finally here. Master Duel announced the Fusion Link Festival, which will start on July 9th, which is tomorrow as of the filming of this video. If you followed any of my Gladiator Beast strategy or deck building videos, you would see that the extra deck is comprised entirely of Fusion and Link monsters, with the exception of maybe a single copy of Typhon, which you can easily do without. In addition to all monsters in the extra deck, other than Fusion and Link monsters being forbidden, there is a specific forbidden and limited list for this event, which does affect certain cards from the main deck as well. I'm happy to report that the Gladiator Beast cards, as well as the Tri-Brigade cards, are entirely unaffected. That means you can pretty much run the deck, the Gladiator Beast Tri-Brigade deck that I featured in a previous video, which I believe is actually the strongest variant of Gladiator Beasts. In this video, I'll talk about the few changes I made to the deck in order to accommodate the Fusion Link Festival Forbidden and Limited list. First off, I want to point out that Primite Drill Beam is actually forbidden in this event. While I think that the Tri-Brigade variant of Gladiator Beasts is stronger than the Primite version to begin with, I think that with the addition of Drill Beam to the forbidden list, it makes the choice even easier and makes the Tri-Brigade variant the clear winner to use if you're trying to accumulate as many medals for the event as quickly as possible. All of the combos in the Gladiator Beast Tri-Brigade deck for this festival are the same as they are in a regular duel when you're using the deck in ranked play in Master Duel. You can look at any of my previous videos. The combos are all the same because none of the cards in the Gladiator Beast or Tri-Brigade themes that the deck uses were hit, as you can see in this deck list, which is the deck that I created for when the Fusion Link Festival starts tomorrow. There are a couple of out-of-theme cards that were added to the Forbidden list, but all of those cards are pretty easy to replace. Maxi is forbidden, which the deck was using 2 of, since that was the maximum allowed amount in the regular Master Duel format. I just added a Triple Tactics talent and a 3rd copy of Fraktall in its place. The Triple Tactics talent will make the deck a little less vulnerable to hand traps if I draw the talent, and the Fraktall is just an extender so I can more consistently do the combos that the deck is known to do. In the extra deck, we lose SP Little Knight, which is a big loss for several decks in this festival, as well as Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, which is obviously an incredible card and that I think is actually even stronger in Gladiator Beasts. So that's a bit of a loss, but it's an out-of-theme loss. To replace them, I am playing Cross Sheep, which I think is a useful card to help summon Simorgh, Bird of Sovereignty, which can get you Mist Valley Apex Avian out pretty quickly. If you link summon Cross Sheep, which you'll typically do by using the Test Panther and Tamer editor, just to get the Tamer editor off the field, since Cross Sheep's a beast, but not a beast warrior. You can then use Comeback to special summon Tamer editor, link to the Cross Sheep, which lets you summon a level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard with the Cross Sheep's effect. You can summon a winged beast like Gladiator Beast Equeste, which will let you use the Cross Sheep and the Equeste to summon that Simorgh, Bird of Sovereignty. So it gives you a quicker way to summon Simorgh. And another link too that you can use to get Tamer editor off of the field, typically by sending it and the Test Panther to the graveyard. It's not a perfect substitute for SP Little Knight, but for the festival where no one gets to use Little Knight, it'll do. Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess doesn't really have a replacement. But since I'm used to not using it in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, I can live without it. the combos will just be more similar to the way they run in the TCG as opposed to the standard Master Duel format. And I'm just adding a second copy of Gladiator Beast Dareios in to make it a little easier to summon Gladiator Beast Claudius. I did consider using a second copy of Claudius instead of that second copy of Dareios, so you do have the Claudius that you can summon by shuffling in the second Claudius when it's in the graveyard. But I think the second Dareios will probably come up a little more often. So while there isn't a perfect replacement for Appaloosa, the deck will function just fine without it, as it does in the TCG. I want to point out that a lot of people have been calling it the Malice Festival. I think it's a pretty wild claim to think Malice is going to be better than Gladiator Beasts in this festival. Gladiator Beasts are at pretty much full power, just missing Appaloosa and Little Knight. And being able to use Fusion and Links is an event perfectly catered to Gladiator Beasts. Malice, on the other hand, if you look at the Forbidden and Limited cards in the Malice deck, specifically for this event, Malice in Underground is gone. It's forbidden. March Hare is forbidden. So now you're looking at like an old version of Malice in the TCG before March Hare came out. And then Dormouse is on the Limited 1 list. So the Malice deck was actually hit really hard. And I understand that it is a very powerful deck in regular Master Duel format. But I think that with all of the hits to it, I think Gladiator Beast is probably stronger for the Fusion Link Festival. Keep in mind that festivals are also really casual. You don't go down in ranking for losing duels. You get medals for winning, and you get fewer medals for losing. So you pretty much just move up as you progress through the event and get all the rewards. I think this is going to be a very easy deck to get all the medals for the event with, and I intend to get everything, including the title, with this deck. I might make some minor changes as I play, but this is the deck I'm using for sure, Gladiator Beast Tri-Brigade. It's the deck I've been using in ranked duels, and it's going to be an amazing in this event, where so many cards are forbidden in other themes, and so many other cards are unusable. I don't have any replays for you since the event did not start, but you can watch pretty much any of my other videos with replays, including a recent Gladiator Beast Tri-Brigade replay video that I posted. It's all the same combos, all the same cards, with the exception of Appaloosa and Little Knight. Maxi doesn't make any real strategic difference in terms of the plays the deck can make, so don't worry about that no longer being in the deck. And I think if you try out this deck, you will be surprised by how strong it is, considering how little attention it's getting, both in Master Duel and the TCG. Because I do play the deck a lot in Master Duel, and I think I'm actually yet to encounter a Gladiator Beast deck. So I think it's drastically underestimated, and I think it's going to be underestimated in the Fusion Link Festival as well, where it's pretty much at full power, where Malice, which players anticipate being one of the strongest decks, was hit heavily. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos about Gladiator Beasts, please subscribe to my channel. As I see the subscriptions grow, it encourages me to make even more Gladiator Beast content, and I am trying to dedicate this YouTube channel to Gladiator Beasts. If you're less familiar with Gladiator Beast decks, please check out some of my older videos. I have full combo guides, replays, and strategy discussions for using the deck so that you can run it effectively and efficiently, either at local tournaments or on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.